This is great for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or an appetizer for dinner. And these are little egg white frittatas. And the reason why I did, I took the egg yolk out of it. Not that there's anything wrong with using egg yolks, but it just it adds a little tiny bit more cholesterol to it, which isn't bad because if you don't eat eggs every day, you'll be fine. But I took it out because it makes the zucchini, the heart, a little fluffier. Makes it nice and puffy.
Rises.
Yeah. Now this is very easy to do. We have a garden out back. We brought in all our fresh herbs from the garden.
Do you cook, Lori?
I do, but not like.
Not like, yeah.
No. This is what I strive to be.
Okay. So we have zucchini from the garden and our fresh herbs, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to saute the zucchini in about 2 tablespoons of oil. And if you could take the onion, Lori, and you'll see you make this yourself. There you took the onions and just pop it in the pan. Ah, beautiful. Okay, the zucchini. Please bring the little hearts in, please. So we have some onion, and we also have some scallions.
Thank you. Oh.
And then I'm going to ask you to just mix that all up. And to that, I'm going to add.
My heart was incomplete. It was broken.
I know. Yesterday we had a thing with a little heart cake, and I went to cut it open, and I lost my heart. I lost my heart. I lost it. A little bit of time.
How much time?
A little bit of time.
About 30 minutes.
Never gets old.
Never gets old. And we have some salt and pepper.
He never catches on to that. I don't know.
I do, Lori.
A little bit of salt and pepper. All right, while you're sauteing that, I'm going to tell you you're going to need 12 eggs for this particular recipe. And then what I'm going to do is I'm putting this in the silicone.
Yummy.
Do you like it? Nice and light.
Really light.
This is really good.
Very
Oh, thank you. Okay. This is a silicone pan, and it's shaped like a heart. You could bake muffins in it, but I thought, wouldn't it be cute to do the little zucchinis? So spray it with some vegetable spray. And this you can get at Sur La Table or any of the kitchen places, like, all right, Sur La Table, on the table, and Williams-Sonoma.
Fabio will put the B on it. Sur La Table.
Sur La Table. Now, to our, that could saute there, Lori, and while they're doing that, we'll come back over here to the egg whites. Okay. And to this, I'm going to add fresh parsley and basil. So there's the basil over there, and here's the parsley. Okay. And then we'll just whisk that up. And then, see, that's it. That's basically it. Now, that's it. Now, we're going to assemble it. So you see, basically, it's very easy to do. Now we're going to take our pan. You're going to make a bain-marie. And what a bain-marie is you're going to bake it in some water. And what this will do, it'll help make it rise and get nice and puffy. And that's why it's so moist and airy and light. Larry. Larry. It's like my new word. I said the other day it was so joist. Do you know what joist is? It's juicy and moist. So I put the two things together. All right, so Larry, Curly, and Mel. Okay. So. And that's it. And what I did is I put it in a cup, and then you fill this up only 3/4 of the way up. And the reason why you do that is these are going to puff up, and you don't want them to puff up over the sides. Okay. Now, do you like goat cheese or feta cheese?
Oh, I like either one.
Okay, so we're going to use goat cheese today. And then what I do is I drop about a good tablespoon in there like that. It'll float on the top. And then if you have leftover sauce, please use your favorite leftover sauce. If you don't, I recommend Rao's. They don't pay me. This is not an advertisement. I just happen to think this is one of the best jarred pasta sauces out there. You know, I'm Italian, and it was a sin in our family to get sauce from a jar. And then when I tasted this stuff, I went, wow, this is like my nonna's. This is good. This happens to be the marinara sauce, and so I'm going to put a little bit of the sauce on top. Not a little bit, just a nice big helping in there, because this is really delicious. And then to it, if you could add some cheese on top. This is freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay, and then I'm going to take the water. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. Oven! I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, hang on, wait for it. Okay. Not yet. Keep the drum roll going. Okay. I'm going to add the water in now, because if I tried to do it the other way, I would have walked with it and the water would have gone everywhere. So you put the water 3/4 of the way up. There you go. Your oven is preheated to 350 degrees.
Right, okay.
All right.
He's in the bedroom just doing this.
Keep going. You're going to bake it for about 50 minutes or until it's nice and golden and puffy on top. And then when it's ready, okay, it's not that hot. I'm going to take it there. Boom! Wow! simple this
That was
is to
very
do?
easy. Now, does the water steam it a little bit? Is that what we're
Yes, what it does, it steams it, and that's why it comes out so light. And Mark ate the whole thing. Yes, Mark.
I did.
Inhaled it.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
What?
sorry.
What is that, like the winter vortex or something? It
Oh,
just-
yeah, yes.
I have a question though.
Yes, what's the question?
If you don't have one of those snazzy little rubber thing, could you use just a cupcake?
Yes, you can use a
thing?
cupcake. Yes, you use a tin, a cupcake
tin.
tin. Make sure you spray it, and make sure you use the Bon Marine, because if you don't, it'll get baked and it'll cook on the side, and it'll be hard to get it out. The reason why I use this, watch this, Lori. Look how easy this is to take out. See, it just lifts. It just lifts right up like that.
Yeah.
There you go. And then what I like to do.
happened.
What did you say?
Never
I
happened.
said that has never happened to me in my entire life.
What?
Yeah.
It comes out
Sticks, right?
permanent. Then you
Her heart
take.
fell out a long time ago.
But
Add a little bit more sauce, a little bit more cheese, and then we have, we'll just rip up. I like to do things organically, so you just rip it up like that.
basil?
Your,
A little
your kids
basil, a
would
little
love
bit of
this.
pepper. There you go.
I think, Lori, they
And this is
serve that to them.
my
they'll be like,
heart
"Oh."
Voila.
to yours.